Hello. I remembered to use my pngtuber today, which is good. Today I had decided to talk a little about politics, I think. Oh, that scared me. Hi, kitties. Oh god, it's kind of laggy right now. Yeah, I had some topics in my head initially. There's a wandering trader nearby. Um, I'm mainly gonna talk about like this is so difficult. I don't have a script in my hand or anything, so I can't really. Oh, it's about to be night. I can't really like look at something to just, read it out and stuff. I have to like think about it in my head. But I had thought about explaining a little bit. God damn it, these kitties. Stop interrupting me. Yes, you're very cute. I'm going to. You're a bit loud though, so. Where is music? I'll turn this down a little bit to 60. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. So, I had planned like to talk about what I think about politics and what I think is like good and stuff. I mean, yeah. Also, look at my house. It's so pretty. This. I still don't know how to do this. Um, because I didn't bother checking. Oh, I can jump on this. That's not safe, but that's fine. Why is my spacebar a bit stuck? Anyways, so uh, I don't think I've said this before. Maybe I have in an old video, but I'm an anarcho-communist. I mean, kind of makes sense, in a way. I don't want to trade with you. Kind of makes sense. Many people of the new generations are more inclined to like. Oh, ignored that sound. More inclined to. Can you get out? More inclined to like leftism. Get off. Yeah. Uh. I mean, it makes sense, yeah, because we see everything in the world happening right now. Uh, we're part of it. We can see how everything is working, how the people are treating each other. Not really nice, you know? That wasn't completely done, I think. Oh, wait, it was. Yeah. Okay, or is there any more? No. Alright. I'll plant some. Why do I have this? Plant some potato. Uh, we can see how people treat each other. It's not really nice to have so many bad things around, which can be solved, by the way. People just don't want to solve it because it bothers them to like be. Well, how do I put this? It kind of. Let's say. Let's take Elon Musk, for example, right? His net worth is enough to like literally feed everyone on this planet, literally fix like world hunger, basically, right? But he won't do it because why? Because he wants to get richer, and that's how capitalism works. Is the poorer get poorer and the richer get richer, and if you don't like it, you just die, apparently. So you have no other choice to just like either accept it, support it, or die. But there is another choice, obviously. It's to work against it. It's what I like doing. Right. Hold on. My spacebar is a bit awkward, but I'll talk in the meanwhile. Um, what I want to talk about is like why I, um, why I will like sort of went to here. Like people usually ask, why am I a communist or why am I leftist? Because I mean, oh yeah, people generally think that you're by default either like conservative or liberal, but by default people think that you're gonna be right. Oh wait, I forgot about you. Oh, that's so cute. um People generally think like they just assume that you're gonna be a rightist no matter what, because that's how the world works so far. So they just assume that you're gonna be the same as everyone else, right? But that's not really always the case. You can be different, and it's good to be different as well, as long as you know what you're like doing, like you I mean it's okay to just like not really be educated. I mean, no, education is pretty important about in this case and any case actually. And I'm sure, yeah, like education is not always accessible because of how our conditions are so far, but it can be. It can be if you ask. Asking is the important step though. Like, the first step to get educated is that you're asking or like interested in it. If you're like completely ignorant, that's fine, as long as you're willing to change that, as long as you're willing to change what you think, that's good. And I think I'm gonna mine while I talk because there's so many sounds happening here. Right, so yeah, I guess I'll just start with that. So so okay, I was kind of a rightist. I mean, not really. I was like very confused at one point how everything works. I mean, that's a natural stage. Everyone is at a point confused about how the world works. And some people either they bother about it or they don't, right? So I decided to bother about it, and that's not really something special. I'm not like saying that it's a special thing I did. You can do it as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh hey, copper. I forgot I did that thing. Uh, it's not like I'm special because I tried to ask. You can ask too. It's not really something that, how do I put it in words? It's not really that um difficult. Yeah, that's the word. It's not really difficult to just question your surroundings and just like ask yourself, does this really make sense? Does it? And if it doesn't, you have to be interested in why it doesn't, You can't just like say, oh, it doesn't, but I'm just gonna ignore it because it makes me sad. I mean, there are so many things that are gonna make you sad, and you can't just ignore them. Like, it's not really good to ignore it. Why are you sad? Oh my god, there's a big cave here. You should be curious about that. Because it's. And people. There's one thing that bothers me a lot. Some people just say, I don't like politics. It's such a boring thing. But politics directly. How do you say it? People say it doesn't bother them, but it does. It directly bothers them. It's literally like a part of them. If you're alive, even if you're dead, sometimes politics bothers you because like mostly capitalism just does not let the dead rest as well. Like you're gonna get dragged into it, even if you're dead or something. I don't know. Like it happens to many people. Maybe not to you, but It does. Maybe not to the people you are surrounded with, but sometimes it does bother the people that are already dead as well. I mean, like I one example I can take is like how many people like use some people's death as like publicity, which is so messed up, but that happens. And that is also politics, believe it or not. So, I know I'm just rambling right now because I have no script at all and I kind of prefer it that way. But what I'm trying to say is okay, I'll get to a point. I want to explain what I believe in basically. Okay? Um, so, I believe in a system that. I'm stuck here. I believe in a system that kind of gives everyone a chance. I know you might say it's like, oh, democracy, everyone gets a chance to vote. Not exactly. In democracy, everyone gets a chance to vote, yes. However, that does not mean that I get a chance to enjoy certain things, you know? Basic things like food and education and so many other things that other people like basically equal opportunities. Ignore the bell. um Ouch. Equal opportunities. um it's not fair that I can go to school while another kid has to work at a what's a good example? Nestle. I shouldn't be naming companies, but whatever. It's not fair that I'm going to school while a child is working at a cocoa farm making chocolate for Cadbury or whatever. And then I get to enjoy that chocolate while that kid has to work completely for almost no pay or minimum pay, which is still not good because he's a child or she's a child or they're a child. So they should be able to have the opportunity to get education as well, like me. Okay, so sorry. I'm so confused with this cave. By the way, I see an amethyst geode somewhere. I don't know. It's over here somewhere. Oh, it's in this Y level, I think. Right? So it's not fair, obviously. And I'm sure many people would agree with that as well. Um, but now you would think, like, how do I help these people? What should I do? It's not like I can't do anything. I'm just like a regular person, just blah blah blah. You know. The thing is, um, the thing is like, yes, we are regular people. Alone, we can't really do anything. That's the thing. It's not that. Oh my god. Oh, this is the geo. Oh, I love this. I love this place. It's not that we're. I'm not saying that we have to do it alone, obviously. All I'm saying is that we do it together, okay? Look, communism is not about. Uh, like, how do I explain it? Like, okay, let's get into, like, the beginning. Okay, I'll start with the like the beginning of everything, and I also need to eat. So let's start with how Marx. This is very loud. Let's start how with Marx and Engels define communism. Okay, we will do this like we do it in like schools or whatever. So, okay, so communism is an ideology which is very hard to sum up in like few words, okay? Of course, many people tend to like say like, oh, communism is when people have the means of production. That's not. Did I pick that up? Oh yeah. That's not the full definition, and saying that doesn't really do justice to what communism truly is. Okay, like yeah, sure, you can say that, but that's like saying like math is just numbers. Math isn't just numbers. There's much more to just numbers in maths. There's like algebra, calculus, graphs, and yada yada yada. So many things, right? You can't just say math is just numbers. Sure, that's a part of it. But like, is that the full definition? No. So, to understand communism, we first need to understand how society works. Okay? In society, we say that there are a few classes. Those classes generally are called the middle class, the lower class, and the I forgot the capitalist terms. The upper caste, or not caste, class. Yeah. So that terminology is not completely honest with you, okay? That's not really how it works. And I'm just taking this block because it looks pretty. I can use this. So it's actually two classes instead of like three or four. Sometimes people call it four, but it doesn't make sense. It's actually only two. Okay? There's the working class, and there's the elite class, the people who exploit us, and I'll get to that in a moment. So, the working class, aka the proletarians, are us, the people who do all the work, right? Like me making this video, I'm a proletarian, okay? I'm not a bourgeoisie or an elite. Um, that's the upper class or the elites, okay? Those are the people who are in control of everything. Like, I'm not. Why is that so loud? I'm trying so hard not to name. Okay, elite class. A popular example would be like Elon Musk. And he's a very good example because he's very, very ironic. He says in his not TikTok, Twitter, or X, I guess. I'm not gonna call it X. That he was like he started his journey from like the down under. He was a poor child or whatever. That is completely propaganda and fake. Because if you look into him, even his father said this in an interview. His family has an emerald mine, which they used to get so rich. So he was just born rich. And many elites, you will see, are just born rich, okay? Capitalism is not about equal opportunities. It's about being born with a good life, okay? That is what truly capitalism is if you kind of look into it. But that's also not the full definition. I'm not gonna minimize what the actual definition of capitalism is because you have to be kind of understanding of everything when you get into it. I'm just babbling so much. I love this topic, by the way. So, just a random teenager talking about his hobbies. Um, so, Elon Musk is a big example for this because he pretends to be like us. He pretends to be like us. He says that he was poor. He was like uh, born with disadvantages, which is not true. That is just false propaganda. He uses his autism as a defense mechanism sometimes, which is also not true because I'm neurodivergent as well, and I don't act like him. Just supporting rightist propaganda and stuff like him. If you don't know what I mean, it's the inauguration or whatever it was in 2025 when he did the Nazi salute. You, autism doesn't cause you to like randomly do the Nazi salute. That's just him, and he will try to deceive you, and he will try to tell you that you have the opportunity to be like him, but you don't. I'm just gonna be honest. You don't. In capitalism, at least, you don't have the opportunity to be like him. I mean, and I'll be honest as well. Not even in communism, because communism is kind of against this stuff. So you don't have the opportunity in communism as well. If you're not born rich, you just don't have the opportunity in either case. So what's the best case scenario, really? Like having the opportunity, I mean, like having a good life, or living a lie of like having equal opportunity or whatever, because it kind of is what it is. You're not really gonna get it. They'll tell you that you can, but that's not really true. Okay, so that's the thing. It's very depressing to know, like, oh, the people I have always looked up to have always been, well, not always, not all people are like this, you know? Like many people who did get rich ethically, sorry. And to define ethically, it's someone who does not exploit other people, which is difficult to, let's just say, directly exploit other people, because if you're getting rich, there is some exploitation happening one way or another. You can't get rich without exploitation, and I'll explain how. If I'm getting rich through YouTube, okay, it's not a direct exploitation, but like how am I able to upload these videos and everything? There is like a sort of like exploitation in the system. We're just forced to be in this exploitative system, right? Either it's exploitation of myself, or it's the exploitation of other people, or it's just how the system is, you know? Like let's say I'm making stickers, okay? Now, to make stickers, I need to be able to sell them, obviously. Now, unless I'm doing the delivery all by myself, right? There is someone who's delivering for me, like let's say FedEx or whatever. So the people in FedEx are delivering it for me, right? They have to go into the heat and like just absolutely work day and night just to deliver packages and stuff. It is, in the end, a bit exploitative. It's not really fun to work in these sort of jobs, obviously. Sure, you can be like interested in it, but like it does get stressful. Basically, it's either indirectly exploitative or directly. And it's directly when you're like, let's say you're a CEO and there are people working under you and you're just not doing anything. to do that. That's kind of what the means of productions means. Like, people are working under you and they don't get the benefits that you get because they, even though they did all the work, you know, like, um they're let's say, like, they're planting the seed and you get the harvest. That's not really fair. Okay, so that's how it works. And like indirectly it's like kind of forced. So like some people, yes, they are nice and they can get rich, but like you have to be wary about it. Like most YouTubers, I would say, are nice, except a few, and I'm not gonna point out names again. But like many people agree that there are some people who exploit YouTube as well. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get sued or whatever. I'm such a small YouTuber. I can't reach that. Oh. I'm such a small YouTuber. I'm not gonna get sued or whatever. I have nothing to fear. So, like, let's say you're watching a video of Mr. Beast, right? What is he truly doing? He's making videos that kind of exploit people's suffering and turns that into like monetary success. Like if you look into his videos, it's like I gathered thousands of, or like I gathered hundreds of people into this circle, and the last one to leave gets some amount of money. In the surface, you will think, oh, he's doing such a good job. He's giving people money, but it does have a catch, doesn't it? It has a catch. You're not getting the money just for like being there. I mean, yeah, you are getting the money just for being there, but you're also giving something away. You're giving your time and your health away to stay in that circle. You could have been doing so many other things, but you chose to do that because you are required to. It's not like, okay, they chose it. That's not because they wanted to. It's not always because they wanted to. Sure, they wanted to. Let's just say, yeah, sure. We can even say that they wanted to be there. But why though? There is always a why to this. Why did they want it? Right? There is always a reason about why. And the reason why is because they have to, or else they have no other way to get success, or like get oh my god, there's a thing over there. That's such a cool thing. And there's a mine shaft over here. I think I've been here. Let's see where I want to be. But like, yeah, there. Oh, there's something over here as well. They're not really choosing. Yes, in the end, you will think, oh, it's their choice. But is it? Like, is it really their choice if they're kind of forced to because of the system, where how they are in this society? They're kind of forced, you know? Like, you're not gonna be purposely choosing to be exploited, right? You're kind of forced. You're not choosing to suffer. You're kind of forced to do it. And I went to a big side tangent because of my rage. I have so much rage for capitalism, which is justified, to be honest. But sorry about that. I get sidetracked a lot. But yeah, I just hate being sidetracked so much. The main thing is, oh, that sucks. The main thing is recognize what truly is and isn't forced, right? That is okay. And this is a bit of a stretch. Well, not really, but it might sound like a stretch. It is kind of why um, fascism hates art, because art isn't something that you're doing because you're forced to. Okay, art is something that you do because you want to. It is a way to express yourself. It is a way to freedom. It is a way to find a meaning in this meaningless world. And fascism is completely against it. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to be able to think for yourself. They want you to do what they say and say what they do. Oh my god. Is there a way to maybe this? I hate this. Is there a way to like turn that down, because that is so creepy. Players UI blah blah blah. Oh, should be full. Yeah, I hate that so much. And my where was I? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so scary. Ugh. Okay. Um. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where was I? I got so scared by that. I hated that so much. Um, how much is that? 4. That's good. Um. I completely forgot because of that. My heart is racing. It wasn't even that scary. Why am I so scared? Oh, I can't pick stuff up. What do I don't need? Feather. I don't need. I don't need rabbit's foot, do I? But I wanna keep it. It's cool. I need to go back and fix my inventory. I'll throw away this feather. It's useless and I can get more. And I found more diamonds. Ooh. There are so many big chunks of diamonds here. I need to make a cave for my... What? I need to make a chest for my cave. Mining, I mean. And I hear something nearby. But like, I'm so... I forgot everything. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, I'll go back. I'm so sorry. I'll go back. Oh, hey. Missed. Oh, wait, that's my feather. Right. Uh. Okay. My heart is thumping. Oh my god, oh my god. I forgot where I was. Ugh. I'm so screwed. Where was I? That's my house, so I think it's over there. Oof, bro. I hate scary stuff. I mean, I don't hate scary stuff, but I, I don't, I like it, but I hate it. You know? Is this it? No. Wait, it is it. No, wait, no, it isn't. This is it. No. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so I was explaining. God damn. It's not forced. Blah blah blah. No one is willingly going to suffer unless it's for fame or to survive. God damn. Where's my iron? Over there. Okay, so I need to recollect myself first. I should make a chest. I'll go back to what I was saying, and I'll rest for a bit because I'm literally almost like going to have a heart attack. uh, what I was saying is, um, okay, so in capitalism, TLDR, capitalism is an exploitative system which leads people to willingly exploit themselves just for survival. And I'll explain in an analogy. Let's say that you go to a restaurant, okay? You go to a restaurant and you're hungry. And they say, in order to get food, you have to. This might be a bit extreme, but oh yeah, I was talking about fascism, right? Now I remember. I'll get on to that. That's kind of a topic for another time, actually. Let's not get sidetracked. But it's a very interesting topic, actually. You should, if you do, you should research on the Museum of Degenerate Art. It's very interesting. You should like research on it, unless I talk about it later on this video. You still should, research. Do your own research, basically. Don't believe whatever I say. Listen to me and then do your own research. I am getting out of here. I hate this. But my iron. You know what? I'll wait. Oh, it's all done. Oh, that was quick. God damn it. Over here. Oh, I can't even open this. That sucks. Yeah. Okay. I'll keep it like that right now. So yeah, It's a very interesting topic, and I was saying, do not believe whatever I say here. Okay. Do your own research and believe what you learn, not what you hear. Okay. Don't believe anything that anyone says. Not even me. I am just here to tell you about it, and you're here to listen and do your own research, okay? So, believe your own logic, not other people. That's all I can say. Because you will hear many people to just like, they will say, oh, just believe what, oh my god, it's night. They will say, oh, just do what I say and don't think on yourself. You don't have to think for yourself. That is not healthy and that is never good. That's a sign of. It's a sign that you need to probably not trust them. Okay, so if a person says that you can trust them, most of the time you can't, okay? Unless it's like a person that you know very well, but even then you should like be very. And it's rain. Ugh. Oh, it's. Oh, it ended. That was quick. Um, should I kill this wandering trader? I mean, oh god. I have leashes. I don't need to. That's right, I don't need to kill you, so I won't. Oh hey, my farm. You know what, I'll place some slabs here. Yeah, I need one more slab, so I don't like that. Uh, yeah, so don't believe everything you hear from people. Never believe it, actually. I mean, again, be sensible. Believe what you should and don't believe what you shouldn't. Because many people are not trustworthy, even if they say they are. Or even if they say they aren't, actually. No one is. Why are you in my house? Get out. Stop. I don't want you here. Why are you trying to climb? That's weird. I've never seen them do that. There's dirt on my screen. Meow. Okay, so many useless stuff I don't need right now. Oh wait, I do need that. I don't need this. I don't need this. Not no. I should find a dog. I need that. I don't need this right now. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. Over here. No, actually here. Alright, so that's out of the way. Yeah, so mainly I would also suggest you read books because reading is very helpful against, you know, what should I say? I don't want to be offensive though. Like, reading is very powerful against bad people. That's all I'm gonna say. So read and do your own research. That's a very powerful tool to fight fascism, basically, and capitalism, actually, and anything else like authoritarianism. Like read 1984 by George Orwell. Read I can't think of books in just out of my head. What are some books I've read? I've read Albert Camus, I've read Kafka, I've read a little bit of Engels, Peter Kropotkin. I love Peter Kropotkin. He's like my Santa Claus. He looks like a Santa Claus, that's why. Don't ruin my crops. Do not ruin my crops, I'll hurt you. And I'm so sorry if this sounds like a rant, because it kind of is. I'm just a kid ranting about their hobbies, honestly, and interests. Well, not really a kid, but like whatever, whatever you want me to, whatever you want to call me, doesn't matter. All that matters is that you educate yourself and learn from me. Yeah, age isn't a factor to like learning. You should always be like open to whatever people may say, regardless of their age. I'm sure like many people don't even know my age. Like you can tell that I'm quite young. Oh hey, you're so cute. Uh you can tell that I'm very young, based off how I speak or whatever. I don't know. I mean, there are many tells that you can use to tell that I'm kind of young, and in some people's words, naive or whatever. I don't care. I don't care if people think I'm naive. I know that I'm not, so I don't care. I should make an animal farm. Speaking of, it's a good book that you should read, George Orwell, Animal Farm. It is also important that you understand the meaning behind it. Many people don't really get what the book is saying, and I left my fishing rod. But yeah, anyways, side tangent aside, I was explaining communism and capitalism and anarchy. Okay, so let's get into the main topic that I've been forgetting for so long because I tend to do that. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know why I just do that a lot. But yeah, um, capitalism is an exploitative system, as we can read in the manifesto of Communist Manifesto. That's the book. I was gonna say Manifesto of Communism. Is that the book? I can't remember. Something around there. Yeah, the Manifest Communisto. What? The Communist Manifesto. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just having a brain fart. Um, that's too far. Um, so as you can read in the Communist Manifesto, is that a capitalism is a offshoot of feudalism, or a modern sorts of feudalism, basically, where it's like a triangle in feudalism. Oh, pufferfish. It's like a triangle where the top are the elites and the bottom are the peasants or the proletarians in modern communism. I mean capitalism. Um, so these classes are quite. What's over there? I can see. Oh, that's a squid. Are quite damaging in a way. Okay. We don't want these classes to exist at all, actually. So I'm hoping for a enchanted book or whatever, enchantment or something good. Oh, a water bottle. That's cool. I can drink out of it. I don't know why they have water bottles. If I can't. That's so loud as well. I think I should just turn everything down, honestly. Everything is so loud. I won't turn down hostile mobs though, because that's important. Now let me see. Okay, that's a bit better. But yeah. So these classes exist. Some people are much better off than other people because they exploit other people. One way to understand it is by seeing CEOs. They don't do the work, and people under them do the work, but they don't get anything. The CEOs get all of it, right? That is not a good system. Everyone can agree. All right? We don't want billionaires to exist. And I'll explain how much a billion is as well. Like, if I missed that. If Elon Musk fed everyone in this planet, like every single person, literally ending world hunger, right, and ending poverty and ending every homelessness, he would still have most of his wealth. He would still be the richest person alive. He would still be like in the top tens, at least, if not at the first, like, ranking or whatever it's called. Like, he has that much money, and all he does is hoard it. Why? Because that's how capitalism works. It's just a system where people just want to hoard more stuff. It's built upon greed, which we can agree if we learned anything from kindergarten, which is not good, right? Greed is not good. It's one of the sins, like seven deadly sins in Christianity as well, if you believe in that stuff. Um, but even then, we can agree that greed is bad, even if you're not Christian or religious or anything. It doesn't matter. I'm not Christian either. So, um, why teach people that greed is bad if all you do is greed, right? So, why is it glowing? Oh, is that this? What? Oh, huh? Is that the moon? I think so. That's so weird. So, like, okay, we have a system of greed, and people say, what else is there? What's a better choice? Now, there is a better choice, obviously. There is always a better choice. It's not like all gloomy, grim, or whatever. There is no better choice. You have to live with. No, there is a better choice. That is fighting against it. Fighting against what's wrong and, standing up for what's right. Hey, I like that plant. Or bush. Um, the AC is making me a bit sneezy. And of course, speaking of AC, it's not something that everyone has, right? We are all benefiting from this system. That's why people don't want to speak up. We are benefiting from this system. So we recognize that it's bad, but we still don't speak up because we think about our personal benefit. We don't want to. Hey! We don't want to, um, like, leave all this behind. Like my AC and computer, because it's not really, what do you say, a requirement or a need. It's a luxury, right? But sure, besides that, there is many other ways to have a balance. And I'm getting a bit tired talking all the time. I've talked a lot in this episode. I'm running out of breath, basically. But what I'm saying is, in communism, it's basically the dismantling of these classes. It's when there is no proletarian or I don't need that, or bourgeoisie. It's literally when we remove all these titles. Hey, right. So we don't need these titles anyway. Because why why does there need to be someone who exploits us, right? Why does why do we need to be the people who get exploited? We should form a union. That is communism, right? Communism is not working alone. Okay, there's a quote I really like from a random person I heard online. Um, it goes as, oh, capitalism, something something capitalism. I'm gonna paraphrase because I don't remember it completely, but it was like capitalism. I missed that. What was it? Capitalism promotes competition. Yeah, something like that. Capitalism promotes competition, but we're on the same team, basically. So basically, what they're trying to say is capitalism wants to bring us apart, but we're on the same team, right? Why do we have to work against each other when we're all humans, when we're all the same suffering on this world? We don't have to. We don't have to be all suffering and all working against each other. We don't have to be like greedy and, oh, I need to look for my own benefit. That's not how it should be. I mean, that's not how it should. I mean, that's not how it needs to be either, right? You can have a system where um, you work with other people, and I'll explain how as well. Um, it's something I've participated in before as well. It's called mutual. Oh my god! Oh my god! You're so adorable. Where's my leash? Okay, here. You're so adorable. Oh my god! I love you. Ah, I love his voice. Ah, you're so adorable. Just listen to him. Okay, rambling aside, just listen to this creature for a bit. So adorable. It sounds like a baby. It's so cute. Why are you going up there? Wait, hold on. Let me get a better look of you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where did that place itself? Where am I placing these? There it is. Okay, where? Bruh. Where'd you go? Oh, so cute. I love you. You're so adorable. Anyways, that is just so cute. I can't. I know you can't see my face, but I'm literally smiling so much right now. Ah, so cute. I need to install a petting mod. I need to install a petting mod because I need to pet these creatures. Oh, my cute. Oh, or anyways, let's get back to track. Back on track. So, what's that over there? I think I saw something. It might be an Enderman. Oh, again. Oh, it is an Enderman. Should I get... Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna get to a safe area where it can't reach me. This... Yeah, sure. Where did it go? Where'd you go, bro? Where'd that Enderman go? So as I was saying... Now, yeah, I might be sounding like I'm... kind of... How do I put it? Kind of like making capitalism sound bad. I mean, it is. There is no way to make it sound good either. But yeah, I might sound biased, but can you blame me? Can you really blame me for that? Where'd you go, bro? Oh, where did it go? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's fight. Come on, come on. Why can't I find it? Oh, it's over there, all the way. Right, so let me just get this guy first. And there are pumpkins. Oh, why are you over there now? Okay. I can carve a pumpkin to like look at you, but nah. It's pointless because I'm gonna kill you anyways. Might be useful for... Oh, bunnies. Where'd you go? Oh, there? Stop moving. Farther away from me. Okay, that may be good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, come on. Please drop an ender pearl. No, you dropped a grass block. What am I gonna do with that? Ugh, fine. Now, yeah. I love this reflection. Sure, I might be sounding like like biased and whatever, but like, just like look into it. Capitalism can't really be explained in any other way. It's just like a system where you exploit other people. There is no other way, honestly. And you can look that in like movies as well, of like capitalist movies that'll make capitalism look good. In the end, you're exploiting someone, and it's like not really a happy end or whatever. So, not my words technically. It's literally how capitalism explains itself as well. Like, make wars. Wars are profitable. Uh, yada yada yada. Enslave other people. That's why slavery existed. I need to go there quick. So, aww, adorable. Ow. Oof, how long I've been? It's like 1 hour, I think. I started recording at like 8:30, I think. And it's 10 now. So adorable. So cute. You're so cute. I literally can't. Oh my god. I don't have... Wait, I can get snow. I can get snow. Because I remember that I can feed you snow to make you grow. That rhymed. I don't want to install like a TPA mod. Or like a TP mod. Where you can just like TP to your house. Because, I mean, I use that for servers. But like, for survival, single player, that's kind of cheating. For servers, it's fine. But like, for like single player, it's kind of like ruins the fun, you know. But yeah, I'm getting tired from all this talking. My breath is running out. I can't even talk anymore. I need to sprint. God. So, oh my god, so tired now. I need to eat something. I'm so hungry. In real life, not in game. As I was saying, so in communism, I've been talking about capitalism for a long time now. So what is communism then? Oh wait, do I need a shovel? How do I get snow? I need a shovel. That sucks. I know I can just like mine. I don't want to. Let me make a shovel real quick. A stone shovel. But yeah, now let's get into what communism is and anarchy. Anarchy and communism are kind of interrelated. They're kind of like, kind of the same thing. You can think of them like siblings. Yeah. Or not really siblings. You could say like mother and child, kind of. Like anarchy is the mother and communism is the child, you could say. It makes sense if you know the song. But basically, what I'm trying to say is communism is not separate from anarchy, and anarchy is not separate from communism. You can't have one without the other. Okay, they're related to each other. I did have both, so I can use that. So you need like anarchy for communism, and you need communism for anarchy. Um, sorry, I'm burping. But yeah. So. Oh, I think I dropped that. So, if we have to like explain communism, we can think of it this way. Um, a very simple explanation would be like having the means of production or whatever, but that doesn't really explain much. It's more so like a system without exploitation, okay? And how we achieve that is by, there are many ways actually you can achieve that in many ways. Many people have their own idea of like how to achieve it, and you can have your own idea on how. Anarchy is kind of one way, okay? Or you could say anarchy is like the end goal as well. There's like many ways to understand it. I didn't want that. So basically, and I'm trying to make this super simple. How do I explain it? Let's say, okay, I'll explain it through analogies, the best way I can explain it, because that's how I explain most things. Let's say, I have a farm, okay? And you have a farm, and I need to think of a fake name. Michael has a farm, and Jackson has a farm. uh, so we all have a farm, right? Now, let's say me and Jackson had a um, good harvest. Okay, so so adorable. Me and Michael had a good harvest. No, me and Jackson had a good harvest. Michael had just enough to feed himself, and you had a poor harvest. Okay? Okay, I can wait that long. You had a poor harvest. You didn't have a good harvest enough to feed yourself. Let's say something, natural disaster happened, and you kind of lost all your crops. Okay? Now, in capitalism, it would kind of just say that you just have to die, or oh hey, I picked up something. I don't know what I picked up. Oh no, that was an egg. That's some egg chicken hash. That wasn't me picking up. Um, so in capitalism, you would either have to work for someone else. Oh my god, that scared me. You either have to work for someone else, or how do I make a saddle for you? Where's... Oh, I think I can make a saddle. Let me search online. In capitalism, it would just say, "Oh, you had a bad harvest. That's fine. Just work for someone else." Oh, can't work for someone else. Um, I don't know. Starve or beg. Oh, no one's giving you money. Die. That's kind of it. Yeah, you have no other choice. How to make a cast saddle? Cast harness. 3 leather. Okay, I need leather. Glass block. Oh, okay, for the glasses. I had leather. I had leather. I have enough leather actually. Uh, but in communism, or more specifically in, um, like, oh, there we go. I had that enabled, that's why. More so in like anarchist communism, we would like gather up the surplus that we have, and then we will basically that's like a more collectivist, but whatever, that's how I view it. But there's many other ways. Like I said, do your own research. I can't tell you the whole story. I can only tell you what I know. So I'm not a genius, so yeah, don't trust me completely. I'm not as smart as anyone, and honestly, no one is. Everyone has flaws, so don't always trust people. I mean, it's good to trust, but you know. Basically, I'll explain how I view it. Basically, we will all take surplus, okay? Me and Jackson had a surplus of wheat or whatever we were harvesting. Michael did not have a surplus. You did not have anything. So we all take the surplus that we had, and then we give it to the people who need it. Which reminds me of a quote, and I'm going to search it so I don't mess it up, because I forget stuff. To each... no. From each... Yeah, so it's a quote by, or a slogan, technically. It's a slogan by Karl Marx, which I really love, from the book 1875 Critique of the Gotha Program, which says, "From each according to his ability, to each according to his needs." Okay? So, basically, what we're saying here is from each according to their ability, is what it means, is like we get everything according to whatever people can give, right? Like I can give this, I can give that, I can give this, and then people will say, "Oh, I need this, I need that, and I need this." Then we can work together to discuss what we can plan for everyone, so that no one goes hungry, or no one goes, you know, how will we put it, sick. No one goes looked after, right? Everyone gets what they need according to, yeah, basically everyone gets what they need. Okay. I want to make a blue harness. I had cornflower. I have lapis lazuli. I'll use lapis lazuli. Blue dye. I like the new um, color texture for the dyes. It's kind of cool. I need to make blue wool first. Yeah. Oh, I should make a enchanting table. I don't know how to make one. I think I need a. Oh, I need obsidian. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Oh, where's my enchanting table? I need 4 obsidian, 1 book. I had a book, don't I? No, I don't. I have paper, and I need paper for a book. How much? Book. I need 4 paper and 1 leather. Alright. I'll get on to that later. Honestly, I don't care right now. My diamonds, yeah. So, why do you always try to get into my house? Ah, you're over there. Come here, come here. I need to give you a name. Let me think of one. I want to give you a cute name. Aw, so adorable. I just love you. I'll shift to dismount. How do I get down there? Can I clutch this? I don't think I can, but let's try. Oh, I did. Okay. Anyways, I'll think of a name for. I think it's a her. I'm gonna call it a her. I'll think of a name for her later. Or them. I wanna call it a her. Yeah. I should name these two as well. Okay. Cat. I'm gonna name you Stevie, and you're a she. Oh, did I just pet you somehow by staring at you? Oh my god, I can do that. Oh my god, when did they add that? I can just stare at them and they love me. Oh, you're gonna be Stevie, and you're gonna be. Oh, that's so cute. You're gonna be. Let me think. Kind of remind me of cinnamon rolls. You're gonna be cinnamon. Yeah, and you're also a she. And you're. I'm gonna call you Betsy. You're also a she. I don't care. Betsy, Stevie, cinnamon roll, or cinnamon for short. And you remind me of. I'm gonna call you Joy, maybe. Nah, that's too basic. I'm gonna call you Sky because you're floating in the sky. Yeah, that's a good name. Anyways, I've been talking for so long. I'm so tired now. I was talking about the quote I just gave from the Gotha program book and whatever. You know what I'll do? Since I can't remember the books on the top of my head, I'll just maybe I'll link them down even. I was gonna say I'll like put them in the description, but I'll even link them down because why not, you know? Much easier for you to like just click the link. That way you don't have to like, I don't know, search them or whatever. Because, I don't know, maybe it's too difficult for you. I don't know. Alright, so, and I wanna plant more potatoes. Potato. Wheat. Okay. And carrots. So yeah, I would highly suggest that you read at least some of these books. I don't care if you read all of them, at least some, because it would be so awesome if you do. Because you're such a awesome person. So it'd be so awesome if you read the books that I suggest. Because you're such an awesome person and so cool and all that stuff, you know? So yeah, I read them and I'm so tired, but I'll finish what I was saying. In communism, it's basically a system where everyone kind of helps each other. And the way popularly done so far now, it's through mutual aid, which is also a book by Peter Kropotkin, which is something you should read. Yeah, definitely, at least read that book. Okay, if you don't read any other book, at least read Mutual Aid by Peter Kropotkin and the manifest communist the manifest no, what's it called, the Communist Manifesto. There we go. It's so hard to say it. But yeah, those two books are very important to like understand the basics. Okay. And I would also suggest you to read the book The Conquest of Bread by Peter Kropotkin, because it explains anarchy in a very simple way, in a very nice way as well. So you'd enjoy it, I think. If you enjoy this video, I am sure you'd enjoy it. I don't know why you enjoyed this video though. I'm just rambling about stuff. I love you cats. Cinnamon and Stevie. I wonder if they like made it easier to change the names in the name tag, because it doesn't make sense that you need an anvil when you can just make a name tag so easily. Doesn't make sense at all. I'm so tired. In anarchy, in anarchy, what is anarchy then? I talked about communism for so long. What is anarchy? Anarchy is a stateless, classless, moneyless society that basically has. Oh, they're looking at me. Basically has a system of horizontal power, which means that all the power is distributed among the people equally. And by that I mean it's how do I explain it? It's like we don't choose a person to make laws for us. We all work together. It's basically similar to like ancient Greek anarchy. Not anarchy, democracy. Similar to that. But it depends on what type of anarchy you believe in, how you see anarchy, and there's lots of variants, obviously, lots of ideas. That's kind of what I also like about communism and anarchy. Like in communism and anarchy, it's not like you're bound to one system and one system only. you have so many other opportunities to like explore. You can have so many other ways of doing one thing instead of like just following the way that you've been given by birth or whatever. You have the opportunity to choose for yourself and what you believe in. That's kind of nice and neat. Yeah. So like it's so in depth that I don't think I can explain it in this video entirely, and it's also the time to end it. I think it's 2 hours now, probably. Yeah, 2 hour long. I'm trying to push you to my bed because yeah. And you too. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here. I'm too tired to keep on talking. I know I just wasted my time rambling, but that, like, what do you expect? I'm too engrossed. Is that the word? I'm too into this topic. I love this topic. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Bye bye.